Research by BBC News has found that holiday food vouchers for children on free school meals have been cut in value or stopped by 43 councils across England this summer. The Children's Society is warning there's a postcode lottery of support and millions of children in England could go hungry this summer. The BBC's education correspondent Elaine Dunkley reports.
Zed watches every penny. Today she's shopping at a community food pantry to pick up discounted essentials for the children. Last summer, Zed got a free school meal voucher in the holidays, worth £15 a week. But here in Birmingham, that's been scrapped.
£15 might not sound like a lot of money. It actually, in the grand scheme of it, it is. When you've got two children to be paying for, like it's a big loss.
The vouchers have been replaced with free holiday clubs that provide food and activities.
I'd love to get my children out in all activities, but with having a young child and a child with additional needs, it can be extremely difficult for many reasons.
3, 2, 1, go!
The council has organised events like this. In Birmingham, nearly 70,000 children are eligible for free school meals.
We had sandwiches, yogurt and a bit of fruits. Yeah, it's a healthy lunch.
I've enjoyed it a lot because I was able to go out. Like usually I wouldn't go to the park, usually I'd just be at home on my phone.
The holiday activities and food programme is also meant to help families on low incomes who don't qualify for free school meals but are also struggling. The government says the Household Support Fund has allocated up to £281 million to councils to spend on families with children. Some local authorities have told us it has led to a reduction in the value of the vouchers they're able to offer.
He wants chicken.
Birmingham City Council says it's not offering vouchers this summer, but will spend £4 million on grants for households with children on free school meals.
Hi Andy, how is it going?
At this community hub, they're helping struggling families applying for a grant. Currently on the desk, more than 400 applications.
A similar number of people, but more families with young children because it's
Yes,
a small
if you're a working family on a low income or in the gig economy or you work part-time, then your choices are really limited. We're a lifeline. Without us, they would, really struggle.
For many families, tough times have got tougher, with no break from the rising costs over the summer holidays. Elaine Dunkley, BBC News in Birmingham.
You saw Andy Brown in Elaine's report, and he joins me from Birmingham now. Andy Brown, good afternoon. Thanks for speaking to us today. It sort of feels like we've gone from a situation where last summer there was something for everybody to a situation this summer where there's nothing for anybody, certainly in the cases where local authorities, including I think Birmingham where you are, have stopped providing the vouchers. Do you understand why that's happened?
Well, Birmingham City Council have taken the decision to put their money into play schemes because, evidence shows that children need more than just food during the summer holidays. So we offer games, we take them away from screens, we give them activities and we give them physical exercise that they wouldn't normally get. I think choices for parents are really difficult over the summer because if you're a working family, and many of our families that struggle are working all day, you can either leave your children at home and go out to work and take the risk with that, or you can give them to a family member to look after, often an older member of the family who finds it difficult and they end up playing on games and their phone all day. Or you take holiday and you lose shifts, and then that escalates into even more debt and even more struggles in able to buy food.
You point up the dilemma very clearly. But I suppose my question was more that Birmingham is one of the councils that's made this decision. But I mean, it right to say, isn't it? Last summer the government was funding a lot of this voucher support. Presumably, though, your charity also has a pantry, so you help with meals and with food for some of the youngsters. but presumably in lots of parts of the country that option isn't available either. And it must be kind of worrying to think that there are other cities and towns where perhaps there isn't the kind of support that you and your colleagues are able to provide in conjunction with the council.
No, yeah, that's right. I mean, we are really sort of worried about not just free school meal children actually, but the threshold is really quite low. For lots of our non-free school meal children with parents that go to work, then they struggle just as much. And so what we're trying to do is to provide a long-term solution, not just over the summer, but over the year, where we can support young people throughout the year. We can support people ongoing with food because they need it, and demand is all through the year. We do see a little bit of increase on families during the summer, but actually, you know, all through the year. I mean, we gave over 56,000 tonnes of food last year to families that were in need.
Last thought, Andy. How concerned are you that perhaps some of the organisations and individuals who help support your work will, for their own financial reasons, perhaps not be able to give so much as they have done in the past?
Well, I think that people are struggling themselves, aren't they? So it's tough for them. So we do rely on our very generous funders for both from the HAF project and both from people like Western Power that have given us money this year to help non-free school meal children as well. So we're very dependent on grant funding and the funding that comes and the way in which councils choose to spend their money.
Andy Wood from the Oasis Community Hub. Andy Brown, forgive me, I'm getting the name wrong, sorry Andy. And also from the Your Local Pantry scheme as well. Thank you very much.